Hey guys, welcome to Robert's Fish Room. Sorry for the mess. Haven't did a video in a while, so I thought I'd give you guys a quick tour to see what's going on. Made a few changes, then moved some fish around, then got rid of some fish. Here we go. And this 300, when you first come in, you see my big male doveye, doing good, looking beautiful. I kid you not, he's got to be 20 plus inches. I want to take him out and measure him, but then I don't because I know it's just going to make a hell of a mess everywhere, and that's the last thing I need. So the next time they spawn, I am going to pull some fry. I didn't pull none of the last two spawns. She kind of ate them before I got a chance to. I do kind of try to let the fry kind of grow with the parents, but this time I think I'll just pull some when they start to free swim and just make some gel food or something like that and feed them like that. But the doveye are doing real good. Can't, say enough about him. He's getting a nice little nuka hump on his head. Nice blues in the fins. He usually has some nice teeth, but when my kids come in here and touch the glass, you know how that goes. He knocks them out. Down below in this 240 is a Midas pair. They're doing real good. They did spawn when I had them over there in that 180. I didn't pull another fry, so yeah, I left them in there and they got eaten. So what I'll do is next time they spawn, pull some Midas from this pair, grow them out, turn out to see what they look like. On the other side of the divider is another Midas. I love his colors, the white, the orange right there on the belly. There are a few more smaller Midas in there with them. I got this male from Gage. He looks good, but I think he's kind of stressed, man. He just kind of lays there like a rock. I mean, he'll kind of move around, but when he sees me, he just kind of goes right back to laying there. Me and my friend Shannon, we had picked him up from the airport, and I had took his and he had took mine. So the one I had in here, I first kind of did the same thing, and then after a couple days, he got to be a little more active and moving around. So I'm hoping after a few more days, that's what he'll do. I put a few more smaller Midas in there with him, just to hoping, that would kind of, I don't know, take some stress off, lighten the load, have him move around a little bit, but that didn't even work. But he looks good. I'm just hoping something happens. Right here is one of my Umbi pair. This pair is doing real good. The female did, I can't say, they did spawn, and she had laid eggs right here on this side of the pot, but I think she ate them because a lot of them fungused up. The male didn't do a good job of fertilizing them. So, I don't know. I'm going to leave the pot in there for one more shot to see what happens, to see if they use the inside of it or however she wants to do it. But, they did spawn one time before that, and she spawned right there on the backside where there's no sand at, and the eggs got fertilized. They did have some wigglers and turned into free swimmers, but that was her first spawn. This was her second time spawning for me, nothing happened. So just time, patience, see what's going on. Down here, nothing. I got an empty 75 gallon. I put those smaller Midas in when I first got them. That's my daughter's like 22 gallon hex. She had some glowfish, but she killed them. Coming over here, I have some RTMs. This male's nice, looks good. Nice little chunky female. They do got some fry in here. They spawned for me. What I'm gonna do probably tomorrow is catch some of these fry, put them in a 40 breeder, let them grow out to see what they look like. Sorry for the algae. Just like when fish spawn, I try, as least as possible to kind of mess with them, because I don't want, to eat the fry or, I don't know, just upset them in any kind of way. So I try to leave them alone when they spawn, because I do have a pleco that I put in on my tanks to clean the algae off, but I didn't want to put them in there since they had spawned. Down below in this 140, it's kind of a hodgepodge of fish. There are some Jags, there are some Midas, and there's 3 Lion's Eye in there. I mean, everything's doing good. All I do is feed them. And I'm sorry, there's one Trimac from that wild caught pair that I used to have. Yeah, he's right there growing. Hey, he has an attitude on him. Nice little feisty one. But yeah, so there's some Jags, there's some Jags, a Trimac, some Midas, and 3 Lion's Eye. Everything's going pretty good. I make sure everybody stays well fed. These are the Jags that I had in that 40 breeder. If you've seen any of my previous videos, and that one right there, he's got to be 5, close to 6 inches, huge. There are a few nice Midas in here, like the one right there in the back. He's black, yellow, nice. There's another one in here. Him right here in front, kind of looking kind of creamish. So I'm hoping these guys turn out to be pretty good. Over here in this 180 is a Feste pair that I had. I mean, well, I can't say they're a pair, they never spawned, but this is the male Feste that I have. This is that wild-caught female Feste. She got beat up pretty bad by the other Feste. I put her in here with him, and she does just fine. So they're doing good. This 180. I am going to move them because I have some other fish coming. So I'm gonna take them out of here and put them in a different 180. Down here is my male Benai, looking fantastic, splendiferous, just all out gorgeous. He does have a little female in there, but she's behind the the sponge filter. That is the Pleco that does all the cleaning. He does a pretty good job. But yeah, back to the Benai. Liking it, loving this guy. Got him when he was smaller. Just putting some nice eyes on, doing this thing. I am in the market for some more. So yeah, I can't wait to get some more of those. Here is my Trimac pair. They're doing good. I believe he wants to spawn. I don't know if she does. He just knocks some scales off. If it gets too bad, I'll divide them. There are some little dither fish in here that I put with him, so he doesn't be too stressful on her. She has that piece of PVC pipe. I got another piece I could put in here for, but usually they do pretty good. They knocked out the thing from the sponge. I need to fix that. I need to put that Pleco in here to clean some of this algae out of here. There he goes after it again, being a jerk. Down here at the bottom is my Lion's Eye. The male, he has some pretty bad fin damage right now. The female, I don't know, she just got super aggressive and just start wailing on him. Usually he picks on her, just turn the tables on him. So they're doing good. She's doing water changes, waiting for his fins to grow back. Female's right here doing her thing. Right here is this is my other Umbi pair, the bigger Umbi pair. They did spawn. There are wigglers. You can't see them, but they're back there behind the sponge filter. That's where she put them at. There is some stuff I probably need to clean out of here, but I'll wait till they get to free swimming. But I do have fry from this I do have a previous spawn from this Umbi pair. So they're looking good. And this 180 is just one Feste. It's a wild-caught Feste. Uh-oh. Dropped my fish food. The Feste that was in the other 180, I'm going to move them down here. I'm going to just put a divider in here and put him on one side and the other two on the other side, just to make sure I have any casualties. Coming back, seeing these guys, seeing the brute. Looking over here. Coming this way. This is a female Dove I got from Gage. She looks good. I mean, she's kind of skittish. I never really seen her feet like a Dove that's, too skittish, but we'll see. Give her time. Let her get used to it. These are some Umbis that I have from that pair I just showed you that has fry. These are from a previous spawn that I am trying to sell and get rid of. Trade, I don't know, just need them gone. Over here is a Haitiensis pair that I'm keeping. I am looking for some more Haitiensis though. Down here at the end is a Jag that I need to sell, trade, or do something with. Yeah, down here at the bottom, there's 240 breeders, nothing in them. I'm actually gonna get these guys up and running. That way, when I pull the RTM fry, I have somewhere to put them in the other Umbi fry. Still looking for some more 40 breeders to put down here. And then I got some more previous plans that I'm going to clear this space out right here. I'm gonna put 240 breeders right here. And then I'm actually gonna clear all this stuff out, and I'm gonna put two 75-gallon tanks for grow out tanks over here. So one thing that I did do different in here is I run my tank on air. Obviously, I have the AP100 over here. So I had it. It actually did real good for like a whole year. Then the diaphragm went out, and I just I changed the diaphragm. It was back up and running. It was kicking. But I noticed I was kind of overworking it because I have these 300-gallon tanks and 240. Well, most of the pressure is for the 300-gallon tanks. It's kind of overworking trying to do those or whatever. So what I did is I put this ball valve in here, and then I got another one down here that I tapped into because I added this other pump right here. It's like a AL60. Close to almost like something that has an AP60 or whatever. So I have this right here, this pump right here, just running this side right here, which is plenty, so when I want to add more sponges and more tanks, so that gives me enough air power to keep my filtration going. So when I get the other 40 breeders, and then when I want to add these other tanks over here, I can do that. All I got to do is tap in, either T-valve it or just run line or however I want to do it. So that means the AP100 just runs this tank, these two, those two, and that one. It's going to run the 240 that I put down here, and I just got to add another sponge because it's already running 3 right there. And then, like I said, worst come to worst, if I don't want to tap into the 60, I could just tap into the 100, once again, T-valve, some more PVC pipe and run it. So that's what I got going. I'm still trying to make some more changes. At first I have to find the tanks before I start making any kind of crazy changes. I know that one of my biggest plans is to clean all this stuff off. This thing, I have 1, 2, 3 levels that I can clean stuff off and put fish tanks. So that's one of my plans. Sorry, it's a mess, but yeah. If you guys could please like, comment, subscribe. Just let me know what you guys think of my fish room, the setup, what I got going on, the fish that I have in here. I'm working on getting some more fish, reaching out to a few people, trying to make that happen. We did just start a group. It's called Sick with the Cichlids. Yeah, come by and check it out. We got some nice guys in there. It's a good group, trying to build it up. So yeah, come by and check it out. Let me know what you think. So like, comment, subscribe, please. Thanks, son.